All right, diving in. Ready for another deep dive.
Always ready.
This time, we're tackling a question that's been around forever, basically. You know how people always wonder if our thoughts can shape reality?
Oh, yeah, classic.
Well, we're going to get into that, like, for real. We're looking at this text called Exploring the Quantum Mind. And it goes deep into how consciousness and reality might actually be linked. Like, seriously linked.
Yeah, this text is wild. What's cool is it doesn't just say consciousness is some side effect of our brains, you know?
Right, like it's just some random thing our brains do.
Exactly. This text says consciousness is like a fundamental part of everything. Like the universe wouldn't even exist without it.
Whoa. So
Oh.
instead of our brains making consciousness, we're tapping into something way bigger.
Yeah, exactly. And they use quantum mechanics, that super complicated science of tiny particles, to back it up.
Okay, so that's where it gets a bit mind-bending, right?
Oh, yeah, for sure. But stick with me. One of the big things they talk about is wave function collapse. You ever heard of that?
Honestly, it's one of those things I kind of nod along to, but if someone asked me to explain it, I'd be lost.
I feel that. Okay, so basically, imagine particles. Like the tiniest bits of stuff are kind of blurry. They're not in one place. They're kind of everywhere at once
Until what?
until someone observes them, like actually looks at them or measures them. It's like the universe is saying, "Okay, you're looking now. Got to pick a spot." And bam, the particle's position is set.
So our observation, our awareness makes reality happen. That's kind of trippy.
Right. It's called the observer effect. And here's the really wild part. If our awareness can mess with stuff on a tiny level, like with particles, could our thoughts or beliefs affect things in our normal lives too?
Okay, now that is a question I've thought about a lot. Like, ever notice how just believing something will work, like a medicine or something, can actually make you feel better?
You're so right. That's what the source talks about too, the placebo effect. Our brains are crazy powerful. And then there's even stuff about group meditation. Like, if enough people focus their intentions on something, it might affect events in the world.
Whoa. Okay, so we might not be manifesting our dream lives just yet,
Not quite.
but the text seems to be saying our intentions matter, right?
Yeah, they definitely do. And
Okay,
then
go on, what's next?
Then we get to entanglement. It's like, have you ever heard of that?
Okay, that's one of those words that makes my brain go fuzzy.
I get it. It's basically this. You have two particles, right? But they're linked somehow, even if they're super far apart, like opposite ends of the universe far
No way.
way. And here's the kicker. Anything you do to one particle instantly affects the other one, no matter how far away it is. Spooky, right?
That is nuts. So you're telling me our minds could be linked up in ways we don't even understand yet.
Totally. And the text links this entanglement idea back to that concept of a unified consciousness. Like, your mind isn't just yours, it's part of this giant ocean of consciousness that connects everything in the universe.
Whoa. That makes you feel pretty small, huh?
Yes.
But also, like, part of something huge at the same time.
Right. It's both. And it makes you wonder about free will and all that. Like, if we're all connected, are we really making our own choices? Or is everything kind of already decided?
Okay, see, that's where I get stuck. But this is what I love about these deep dives. You know, we're taking these huge ideas and trying to wrap our heads around them.
Exactly. And this whole thing about consciousness shaping reality, it's a massive shift from just seeing it as something our brains produce.
Totally. We're going from being passive observers to maybe actually being co-creators.
Yeah.
Kind of a big responsibility, right?
Huge. And it leaves us with a lot to talk about. Like, if what we think and do affects this universal web of consciousness, what does that mean for our actions, for our choices?
Man, that's a big one to leave our listeners with. But I think it's the perfect note to end on.
I agree. Makes you want to go out and be mindful, you know?
Absolutely. Well, thanks for diving into this with me. As always, it's been a mind-blowing journey. And to everyone listening, keep those thoughts positive. You never know what kind of ripple effect they might have.
You never know.
Until next time.
See ya.